In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, I am Abdul Khaliq Darwish. Dear friends, there are people around us. There are people around us who has caused a sort of pain and trouble for us somewhere else in the past. It could be a day earlier, it could be a month, a year earlier, or even more than 1 year earlier. Now we had suffered pain and trouble and loss. Somebody has caused it, and we keep thinking. It does come to our mind off and on several times, maybe dozens, and maybe 100 times over a period of time, like over a period of years, over a period of months. It comes to our mind repeatedly, off and on, you know, particularly those people who are living around us, particularly the people we keep seeing, seeing off and on. If at all they have caused trouble or pain, we keep remembering it, we keep remembering it, and we keep getting pain every time we remember it. We feel insulted every time we remember it. Dear friends, now we are found saying that this person has caused trouble to me at that particular time. I have suffered loss because of this person at that particular time. We don't realize, we don't understand that the real trouble and the real pain is not the one which he did, rather, it is the one by remembering that again and again and again. And sometime doubling upon it, for quite some time. Keep brooding. Why did he do that? Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. He caused a lot of pain and trouble to me. The real trouble is by once we remember it. Every time we remember it, we are actually refreshing our own wounds. We start bleeding again. Start emotional pain gets refreshed, it restarts again, it recurs. Dear friends, this is the real loss. This is the real loss, in fact. Well, that is not the real loss, if at all. Somebody has caused it once to us, but we have remembered it hundreds of time, maybe. If at all it is a year or so old, we have remembered it maybe for 100 times. Every time we are getting the pain, every time we are getting again that sort of displayer. I think we need to stop the entry of it, although it cannot be stopped, but it does. Every time it does come to our mind, we need to throw it out, and it will come again. We should try to throw it out of the mind again. We need to repeat this thrice or 4 times, then it will stop coming to our mind. At least for that moment, it will come again after some of the time, and we can try the same sort of technique to throw it out of our mind. And if we do have to remember it, then do remember it in a different manner. And the different manner is how I could have avoided it, by not doing anything else which has caused a kind of grudge in the mind of him against me, which has caused a kind of jealousy in them against me. How should I have stopped it? What did I do wrong against those people, against that particular person? Or why did I cause a kind of jealousy or grudge in that particular person? Why that person was biased against me, prejudiced against me? So I think we need to think about our own responsibility in that, unpleasant happening. We need to remember our own responsibility. What was my responsibility? How I could have avoided it? We need to remember it. We need to remember it. We need to remember it. Dear friends, by doing this thing, we can. I think we should stop. You should stop feeling of the pain. again and again, again and again. Because this is the real loss. Whatever happened was happened once only. But we have remembered it maybe for dozens, maybe for hundreds of times. Every time we remembered it, it has caused pain to us. It has caused a kind of unpleasant feelings inside us. So we need to get rid of this thing actually. What happened cannot be erased maybe. But we can protect ourselves from this sort of real pain and trouble. Thank you.